This is a dirty bathroom.
I went to 5 public restrooms with a Blacklight, and at the end of the video, you're going to see a bathroom that's never been cleaned. Our first stop was an absolute must, McDonald's. This one was a newer one, so I didn't really know what to expect. Okay guys, there's no light switch, but I'm going to go ahead and show you anyway. Look at this. There's nothing really on the toilet that shows up in the daylight, so the toilet's pretty clean, which is nice. Down here, not the same. You can see all that. But what really gets me, look at the walls. These walls looks like they've never been cleaned ever. And notice how the cracks glow. Whatever glows, there's stuff on. The railing's actually pretty clean. Look at that. The other parts of the bathroom surprisingly weren't that dirty. And just so you know, urine isn't the only thing that glows under a blacklight. You also have semen and saliva.
I'm kind of worried that this is going to scar me for life, but you know, it needs to be done. I feel like it's a really good idea for a video. I got my flashlight right here. Boom, purple, haha. Let's get to it. I'm really excited and I'm really scared to see what's going to happen. Like and subscribe, let's go!
The next stop was QuickTrip. This is a popular gas station with most of its locations in the southern part of the United States. It's known for its good customer service and cleanliness. So I just had to see how filthy these bathrooms actually were. And they were pretty good. There were some spots, but the main thing that got my attention the most was this. Yeah, that is clearly 4 fingers dragging across the wall right there. The other bad spot was right underneath the toilet paper dispenser where a lot of people reach their hands, so it makes sense. But once again, and this really surprised me because it's so close to the ground, there are clearly finger marks right there. Underneath the toilet was obviously bad. You can tell there's a lot of crap under here, but it was better than McDonald's. So, just like that, I headed to a town that had the next few destinations that was about 30 minutes away. First in line was good old Dollar General. I walked around for about 5 minutes trying to find this stupid bathroom, and when I finally found it, I realized I had to go ask for a key. Hey, can I have a restroom key, please? Thank you. I don't want to, but I know I have to check that restroom key. Oh, this is a really, really dirty bathroom. So first off, you can see all that stuff on the door right by the handle, dripping down to the floor. This was the wall right above the back of the toilet, by the light switch. Yeah, and these walls were very dirty.
This is a dirty bathroom.
The crazy part was it kept on going back and back, way far away from the toilet. And it was also pretty high up. And all over the handles. The bottom of the toilet was awful. It was the worst I'd seen so far, and it looked like it hadn't been cleaned in a year. The trash can was also bad. Thankfully, I didn't see anything light up on the key. But what really gets me is the bathroom looks relatively fine when the lights are on. That one was pretty bad. Wow. I was just driving by when I saw this. A very old, underkept gas station. I knew the bathroom had to be dirty, so I got out of my car and walked in. I don't think this is going to be a clean bathroom. After walking around, I found that the bathroom was out of order, which probably is for the best. But don't worry, at the end of this video, you're going to see the world's dirtiest bathroom. Next up on our list is O'Charlie's. This is a dine-in restaurant famous for giving away pie on Wednesdays. So I honestly think this place will be pretty clean. Usually dine-ins are kept pretty good. I don't know. Walking in, I realized I can't play any of the sound because they were playing copyrighted music. But this bathroom was not starting out promising. Looking over here by the handle closest to the toilet, it was so disgusting you could actually see this stuff without the UV light. The toilet seat itself was so old that I think part of it was glowing from when the coating came off. The side of the toilet was awful. It was a little bit better than Dollar General, but on the floor around the toilet there was a huge spot glowing, and the whole perimeter around the base glowed. This was the most horrifying thing I've seen all day. One single solid impact directly in front of the toilet on the door, with one more above it. I'm not going to get too much into this, but that was the worst thing ever. In the next stall, along the edge of the door, you can see where all the different fingers touched it to shut it. Most of the hands that touched this door were just greasy, but some of them were able to leave a glowing mark. This stall was just as bad, if not worse, than the other one. The whole base of the toilet glowed, and around the toilet paper dispenser was worse than any one I've ever seen. Even the side of the toilet paper dispenser glowed. And as you saw a couple seconds ago, this stall door all around was way worse than the bigger one.
Oh my god, that's like the worst one. That spot on the wall, like directly across from the toilet. Wow. Okay, I at least thought one of the places I was gonna go would be clean, like at least one.
But now it's time for you to see the dirtiest bathroom I've ever been in my entire life. Walking in, I was hit with the scent that every old gas station has, really just preparing me for what's to come.
Yeah.
When I walked in, it smelled musty, but it didn't look bad, and I was genuinely disappointed until I turned on my Blacklight.
Guys, this is so bad. Oh my gosh, look at all the stuff on the wall.
I honestly didn't know what to point at first. Every single wall was covered in stains, up to about 6 feet high, over the sink. And keep in mind, all the stuff that glows is saliva, urine, and a handful of other bodily fluids. It was literally everywhere, on every wall. Huge stains, above the trash can, beside the trash can, and on the trash can. The wall directly in front of the toilet was probably the worst, but it was also directly in front of the sink right here.
Wow, it's everywhere.
The soap dispenser itself looked horrible.
Oh my god. That's the soap dispenser.
The toilet was covered in drips and specks that glowed. It was everywhere. And what I realized next was the most disgusting thing I'd ever realized in my life. Down here beside the toilet, that whole floor is glowing green.
That green.
That's glowing. At first I didn't really think it was a huge deal, but then it clicked. I checked the bottom of my shoes, and sure enough, they were both glowing. When I turned the lights back on, everything looked normal again. Knowing all that stuff was on my shoes, I'm gonna track it into my car, into my house, into other places. And it's just crazy to think that all this stuff is invisible without that UV light. All the walls and the soap dispenser look completely fine. But guys, the purpose of this video is not to freak you out. We've been using public bathrooms forever now, and everybody's still fine. And I guarantee you there's some worse than that one. But honestly, our immune systems are very well equipped for this stuff. I mean, after all, it does come from us, right? Just don't lick the walls, wash your hands, and you'll be good to go.
I'm surprised in the sense that the most clean part of the whole bathroom was pretty much the toilet. Like, the toilet, you could tell, was wiped down on top. Without a doubt, a crazy experience. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I post a video every Monday. Thank you so much for watching.